Essential dating tips for men over 50 seeking love. Hello everyone. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into the world of dating for those over 50. It's important to understand that dating at this stage of life is not merely a repeat of your earlier experiences. It presents its own unique challenges and, dare I say, advantages. Many men in this age group have been through marriages or long-term relationships, but there are also plenty who have never experienced a serious commitment with a woman. This diversity in experiences leads to different perspectives on dating. Typically, men over 50 find themselves in a different life phase compared to those in their 20s, 30s, or 40s, and this shift significantly influences their dating experiences. You certainly don't want to be perceived as the older guy trying too hard to fit in with younger crowds, as that can come off as awkward or even creepy. In this video, we will delve into how various factors such as career, finances, children, intimacy, past relationships, lost love, and the appeal of younger women shape the dating landscape for single men over 50. If you're new to my channel, my goal is to help men understand modern women better, enabling you to attract and maintain meaningful relationships or simply improve your interactions with women. Welcome to Just the Tip. Let's break down the essentials of navigating love, desire, and everything in between once you hit the big 5 to 0 and beyond. It's crucial to recognize that dating advice for men over 50 is not a one-size-fits-all scenario. Whether you've been through the ups and downs of marriage or are just stepping into the realm of long-term commitments, your past experiences will influence your dating dynamics in ways that younger men may not fully grasp. You've reached significant milestones and faced challenges that younger individuals can hardly imagine. If this resonates with you, feel free to share your experiences in the comments so others can learn from them. Now, let's take a closer look at the evolving stages of life for men over 50. First and foremost, by this age, many men have established careers. Unlike younger men who are still striving to make their mark, you likely have a solid professional foundation. You might be contemplating your next steps, whether that involves planning for retirement or exploring new business opportunities. This phase of life often brings a sense of stability and self-awareness that is appealing to emotionally mature women, often referred to as keepers. If you're still navigating your career or are in need of employment, it's essential to prioritize that aspect of your life. Whether you're working a steady job or managing a disability, having a reliable routine and income is vital for your peace of mind. Next, let's discuss financial stability. Ideally, you're not overly concerned about financial issues. Having a secure financial situation can be the key difference between attracting a quality partner and raising red flags. If you've gone through a costly divorce, it's time to focus on rebuilding. Remember, financial security isn't solely about having a lot of money, it's about being responsible and stable. Unless, of course, you're specifically looking for someone who is a gold digger. It's also important to ensure that your potential partner is financially stable as well. If both of you have assets that you wish to pass on to your children or loved ones, a prenuptial agreement can serve as both protection and a sign of your commitment to making wise financial decisions together. It's best to discuss this topic sooner rather than later, but probably not on the first date. As with many sensitive subjects, it's wise to test the waters subtly. This conversation will likely be easier if she also has assets and children, as she will probably empathize with your situation. If not, it may indicate a misalignment in your values. Now, let's shift our focus to family dynamics. Many men over 50 come with established families, which may include children, grandchildren, or even stepchildren. This aspect of your life can significantly influence your dating journey. When embarking on a new romantic journey, especially if you are dating a woman with children, it is crucial to establish clear boundaries and expectations regarding the involvement of family. Regardless of the ages of her kids, navigating this situation requires careful consideration. It's important to have open discussions about how much your families will interact with one another. For more insights, I recommend checking out my video on dating single mothers, which you can find linked at the end of this discussion. If you have previously enjoyed a successful relationship with a single mom, I encourage you to share your experiences and tips. Effective communication is key to avoiding misunderstandings and conflicts in the future. It's essential to remember that love alone may not be sufficient to overcome all challenges. Practical agreements are vital for a healthy relationship. Now, let's delve into the topic of sex drive and health, particularly focusing on testosterone levels. As men age, testosterone levels can begin to decline, which can impact various aspects of life, from libido to overall energy levels. This change is not necessarily negative. Many men find that their priorities shift from passionate encounters to more intimate, cuddling moments. It's worth noting that many women appreciate these tender moments. If you find that your partner's sex drive exceeds yours, you might want to explore ways to boost your testosterone levels. Conversely, if her libido is lower due to menopause, discomfort, or personal preferences, it's better to address these issues sooner rather than later. However, it's advisable to have these discussions at an appropriate time, rather than on a first date. If you're interested in checking your testosterone levels from the comfort of your home, I'll provide a link to a reputable company in the show notes. Currently, they only serve customers in the United States, but I will keep you updated if that changes. Next, let's discuss some tailored dating advice for single men over 50, particularly focusing on those who are divorced, widowed, or have remained single for an extended period. For those who have gone through a divorce, it's likely that you have faced significant challenges that have shaped your perspective. While these experiences may have left you with emotional scars, they have also imparted valuable wisdom. Use this knowledge to clarify what you desire in a new relationship and what you absolutely cannot accept. Here are a few key points to consider. First, embrace the lessons that past relationships have taught you. Reflect on both the mistakes and successes of your previous partnerships. This reflection can help you create healthier dynamics in future relationships. We can all learn from our past failures. What is the silver lining or lesson you took away from your divorce? Feel free to share in the comments. Second, it's important to avoid bitterness. Let go of any resentment you may harbor from your previous marriage. Remember, not every woman is like your ex, so approach new relationships with an open and curious mindset. However, remain vigilant to avoid falling into the same traps you encountered before. Learn from your past and strive to improve rather than dwell on negativity. Remember, your ex does not deserve the mental space you are giving her. The best form of revenge is to live a happy and fulfilling life. Third, establish clear boundaries. Be upfront about your non-negotiables, whether they pertain to financial habits, family involvement, or mutual respect. Understanding what you cannot compromise on can help prevent heartache in the future. The right woman will respect your standards and boundaries, especially if your values align and you communicate them with respect. Just as you wouldn't want to be penalized for your ex's actions, she shouldn't be held accountable for the mistakes of her past. It's important to find a balance between compromise and standing firm on what truly matters to you. What is one thing you will never compromise on again? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's turn our attention to widowers. The loss of a spouse or a long-term partner is one of the most devastating experiences one can endure. In fact, it can be incredibly challenging to navigate the emotional landscape that follows such a profound loss. For anyone who has gone through the heart-wrenching experience of losing a loved one, it is crucial to allow yourself the necessary time to grieve. At the same time, it's important to recognize when you feel ready to open your heart to new possibilities. First and foremost, honor the memories of your past while also welcoming the future. Treasure the moments you shared with your late wife, but understand that it is perfectly acceptable to seek new love. You deserve to find happiness and companionship again. Your wife would have wanted that for you. If you are holding on to her memory, consider what it is that you are truly clinging to. Secondly, take your time. The urge to jump back into dating immediately after a significant loss can be strong, but it can also feel overwhelming. Healing is a process, and it's essential to enter the dating scene at a pace that feels comfortable for you. Remember, you are looking for a fulfilling love life, not a lifeline. If you find yourself unable to lift your spirits, you may inadvertently burden a new partner with your sorrow. Have you ever found yourself in a relationship too soon? If so, feel free to share your experiences. Thirdly, be open about your journey. When you feel ready to meet someone new, it's important to share your past without going into excessive detail. Your history is a significant part of who you are, and being honest helps your potential partner understand you better. It also shows that there is space in your heart for new love. Fourth, don't hesitate to seek support. It's perfectly okay to reach out to friends, support groups, or professionals to help you navigate your emotions as you re-enter the dating world. You don't have to face this journey alone. I will include a link in the show notes for an online therapy service that I highly recommend, which is fair to both men and women. Next, let's talk about the eternal bachelors out there, especially those over 50. If you have found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you to those who already have. For those who have never been married, your perspective on dating and relationships is unique, especially if you've reached the age of 50 without having been in a long-term committed relationship. Here are some tips to help you navigate this new chapter. First, appreciate your independence. You have likely become accustomed to your freedom, which is a strength, but it can also make it challenging to merge your life with someone else's. Be mindful of your habits and routines, and seek a partner who respects and complements them while being open to making minor adjustments. Remember, relationships require compromise. Second, know what you want. By this stage in your life, you should have a clear understanding of what you are looking for in a partner. Be honest with yourself about your deal breakers and must-haves. This clarity will help you filter out women whose values do not align with yours, while also allowing you to be flexible on less critical issues. What are your top 5 must-haves, and why? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Third, embrace your stability. Your years of being single have hopefully allowed you to build a secure and stable life. You want to invite a woman into your world, rather than simply joining hers, even if she also has a stable life. Many women are attracted to a partner who has established stability, as it signifies emotional health. Finally, don't settle. Just because you have been single for a while or are feeling lonely does not mean you should rush into a relationship. Take your time to find the right person who truly complements your life. It's important not to settle for someone who isn't truly compatible with you. Instead, take the time to wait for the right person to come along. Don't compromise on the aspects of a relationship that hold significant value for you. While it's true that no one is flawless, you should seek a partner whose imperfections align with your own preferences. Remember, being single is often a better choice than being in a regrettable relationship. If you doubt this, just take a look at some of the comments from others who have shared similar experiences. Effective communication is crucial in any relationship. Without the experience gained from a long-term partnership, you might not have encountered certain interpersonal challenges that arise. The reality is that relationships often require emotional openness and can involve conflicts from time to time. Good communication skills are vital, but like many abilities, they take time and practice to develop. It's never too late to learn, but if you haven't had the opportunity to practice, it might feel frustrating at first until you find your rhythm. Be kind and patient with one another. After all, no one has a manual on how to navigate relationships. Now, let's discuss the topic of dating younger women. When you find yourself attracted to a younger partner, it's easy to get swept away by their youthful charm. However, It's essential to engage in conversations about significant topics such as children, finances, and lifestyle choices. While younger women may evolve over time, it's unwise to assume they will change in the ways you might hope or fantasize about. To prevent future disappointments, I recommend watching my video on dating younger women. Regardless of your past experiences or current situation, there is a perfectly imperfect match out there waiting for you. Love is out there, but you must take proactive steps to discover it. By the way, if you want to support my channel, sharing this video is one of the best ways to do so. I truly appreciate your generous super thanks, PayPal donations, and for sticking around until the end. I'm thrilled to have you here, sending you lots of love, and may God bless you.